Hey guys, it's Nintendo Switch 2 reveal time. Obviously I've seen the thumbnail. I haven't been keeping up with all of the leaks and all that sort of stuff that's been coming out, besides the odd one here and there. They are calling it Switch 2, and look, I don't normally cover this sort of stuff. I don't normally do reactions or anything like this, but when it's something as big as this, and you can see behind me, this massive bookshelf is nothing but Switch games. I've got over 200, maybe even close to 250 physical Switch games now. I love the Switch, probably one of my all-time favourite systems. So let's see what Nintendo Switch 2 has to offer. This is completely live. I have not watched this. Here we go. I'm excited to see how they reveal this. It's on HD. Okay, here we go. Looks exactly the same. Is this the old one? Are they going to show how it... Okay, yeah, they're showing how it goes into Switch 2. Slightly slimmer? Okay, so it looks like they're going to have the magnetic Joy-Cons at the side. Right, okay. This is going to be the stand at the back, isn't it? Yep. So far, it looks like what you would expect a Switch Pro to look like. Slightly larger controls, but still the same. Okay, they're going for a new colour scheme. Big colour on the analogs there. Slightly more pastel coloured now, where they used to be more pinky and more bright blue. It's more pastel coloured now. Okay. I'm not seeing any new buttons, which makes me think there's no major new features. However, yeah, this is one of the things I've seen. They can actually be used as mice. So that's quite interesting. I think that sort of proves that. So they just whack in there. So that's the Switch 2, guys. Show me some games. Show me some games. It just looks like what I would expect a Switch Pro to look like. Oh, wow, the new Mario Kart. Okay. I mean, are they just going to tease it like they did with Zelda? Okay. 2025, awesome. Yeah, I mean, we knew it was coming out this year. Ah, wow, okay, let me read this. Plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. See, now, I know I'm a little bit behind the curve on the whole name thing. I don't like the name Nintendo Switch 2. I really don't like it. They did the same thing with the Wii U, and I know that was a different ballgame, but they were coming off the back of the Wii, which is a stupidly popular system. And I don't like... Because, I mean, I keep telling you guys, it looks like a Switch Pro. When everyone was talking about a Switch Pro, that's what I was expecting it to come out and look like. This. And to the average parent, I think they're just going to look at this as an upgrade. I know I've got a lot of detractors when I say this, but I really do not like the name Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not support on or fully compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2. May not be supported. Okay, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of, like, you know, third-party games. All of the main first-party games will play nicely on the Switch 2. It doesn't look like you're going to be getting any kind of upgrades with that Switch 2. No. So, but no, I mean, it looks fine. Are we right near the end of the video here? Right, what date is that? That's going to be American, isn't it? So that's April, the 2nd of April, 2025. Not the 4th of February, 2025. That is, hang on. That is the day before I go away to Dubai. So I'm going to be taking it straight on the road when I get mine. Nintendo Switch 2. That's if can you imagine if it's delayed? God, and then I bugger off on holiday for 10 days. God, that would be painful. Yeah, there's the Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Experience. Series of hands-on events held around the world. Okay. And that's it. I don't really like the trailer. I've got to be honest. This doesn't overly excite me. I've got to be honest. I mean, obviously we're here looking at what I would assume would be Mario Kart. Is it 10 now? It is. It's Mario Kart 10. But for me, like, there's just nothing here. There's nothing exciting here. You know, like when Xbox came out and they showed what the new Xbox was going to be, I was like, okay, it looks quite pretty. That looks cool. What are the games like? And I mean, I've been saying that ever since it's been released. There's hardly any games. Thankfully, Nintendo are going to be putting a lot of games out. I mean, as you can see, like the big wall of games behind me. And, you know, the first-party games are pretty much 9 times out of 10 going to be guaranteed hits. Guaranteed great games. But I want to see more of that, you know. I don't really care about what this looks like. And this has already been shown 1,000 times by every YouTuber under the sun. I mean, okay, looks quite cool, I suppose. You know, you got the two-tone colour scheme here. There's absolutely nothing extra whatsoever. I believe there's, like I say, a sensor in this now. You know, when they showed off the original Switch, there was like, oh, you know, the HD Rumble, which they didn't really show off too much. I think 1-2 Switch, that game that should have been free, was probably one of the best uses of HD Rumble. And I mean, it literally looks exactly like a Switch, but what I would expect a Pro Edition to look like. Yeah, quite interesting. Obviously, a much better stand. I mean, there's nothing really much to say about this, is there? We haven't got a price. We've got a date in April. That's not bad. I mean, that's coming out pretty quickly. It just doesn't really seem like a big deal. It's just like, oh, yeah, go on, get that trailer out. I'll just drop it. I feel like there doesn't seem to be a big marketing push or anything behind this. I want to get hyped up. I want the company to hype me up, and I'm not hyped. Look, at the end of the day, I'm going to get it, and I'm going to love it, because it's a Nintendo console. I love the Switch. Like I said, it's probably, take nostalgia out of the equation, one of my all-time favourite systems. I absolutely adore the Switch. I think we've got 4 in our house. Both the kids have got one. I've got a Pro model, and I actually got sent a Switch Lite recently as well. So we've got them all. Big fans. Really happy that you don't have to... you can still play your old games on the Switch too. But I mean, there's nothing new here that they're bringing to the table. I want to see what else it can do. I want to see what games it can play. I suppose between now and April, we're going to see a lot of what it has to offer. But right now, it's just, oh yeah, you know that thing that all the YouTubers are talking about? Here it is. It's almost like the trailer's been accidentally uploaded. It's strange. Rather than that Switch, is more of a clap now, isn't it? The sound effect, the iconic clap. Yeah, like clap. Nintendo Switch 2. I think PlayStation is pretty much the only company, in my opinion, that should be able to get away with the number things. They've done it since the beginning. I really like consoles coming along with a different name. Yeah, I mean, I've got to get over it now, haven't I? Yeah. There it is. I'm just going to have one last look at when it actually gets shown off. Let's have a look again. It seems like a really odd trailer. Almost like a concept trailer, doesn't it? So it's obviously going to be a pretty damn strong magnet. Imagine these parts are magnets here. I don't think they're going to be buttons, are they? These parts are going to be the magnets that like suck it into the crevice, the hole that it goes into. Yeah. Interesting. And that's going to be the sync button that you see in the middle, I think. Right here is going to be the sync button. And this, like I say, I believe is supposed to be a mouse sensor. Similar to a mouse sensor. That's exciting. I would have liked to have seen more about that. That's what everyone's saying, at least. What I will say is, if they look like they'll feel a lot more comfortable in your hands to be able to use those trigger buttons. Although you do see them with the casing that goes over the top in a moment. Come on, where is it? Look, there he goes. Look, they've actually put that casing over the top there. And obviously, yeah, you've got the light here showing what number it is. Yeah, and yeah, the plus lines up with the plus. So yeah, that's obviously a little mini casing thing that goes on top. Make it a bit more comfortable to use as a single Joy-Con. Let me just go back 1 second there. So, what's this? I'm trying to work out how you would push that. How you would push that as a mouse. Yeah, I think that would be fairly comfortable enough. It's nice. It is nice. I will say it is nice, but it's like I say, it just looks like a slight advancement over the original Switch. And this doesn't show us anything more than we don't know already. I mean, I'm excited for it still because, like I say, I'm a big Nintendo Switch fan. You know what would be the big win for me? If they manage to let you use Wii U controllers. Wii U controllers. What am I saying? The Switch Pro controllers on this would be fantastic. It's a really bizarre trailer. When you go to conventions and you've got like a screen in the background behind the person you're talking to and it's just a sizzle reel of the same thing over and over. It's this sort of thing. It's not a nice, exciting trailer. I want more. Give me back the Reggie days where he comes out and talks to you. You know, it's a new era for Nintendo. But anyway, yeah, this is obviously Mario Kart 11. They're really showing the bare bones here. I mean, this is a very generic looking course. We're seeing like new cars now, a bit more rounded, a bit more cartoony looking. I mean, Mario is pretty much twice the size of the car itself, isn't he? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is probably one of the greatest games of all time. Like genuinely it's the best Mario Kart of all time. And with all the DLC, there's never been better DLC than what there was on Mario Kart. It was something like 22 quid I got that for, and then 48 extra tracks, I want to say. So I've got high hopes for this. I know the big rumour was that they would bring in characters from outside of the world of Mario. So like they would be revealed like they do with the Super Smash Brothers characters. So it'd be like a big reveal of Sonic or whoever else. I don't know, Crash Bandicoot and that. I kind of hope that happens because Mario Kart 8 was so perfect. I don't know what else they can really add to that formula without adding a gimmick, which really messes it up. Yeah, we'll have to see. There's a new dock. Seems weird about how square the actual Switch 2 is, and then how curved the dock is. It's a bit bizarre. You know, I bought one of them for the original Switch when I first got it. Used it the first few times I played my Switch with 1-2 Switch just to have another controller. And I've never played it again. In fact, we couldn't find one of our Pro controllers recently. And my son was like, what about this? I'm like, oh, God, yeah, I forgot we had that. Interesting. I mean, I'm excited because it's a Nintendo Switch, but the trailer doesn't excite me. It just looks like a Nintendo Switch. That's it, really. And I do get the feeling that unless this is some kind of new game mode where you can go cross-country in Mario Kart, I mean, it might be something like that. I'm guessing this is just for the trailer. Just for the trailer, or there's some kind of mode where you can literally go off and find the other courses or something to that effect. Because I am seeing inside this Yoshi drive-through here, like a little... is that a power-up? Who knows? Really trying to dissect a lot out of a 2-minute and 21-second trailer, of which probably only 2 minutes is actually showing the Switch 2 off itself. So look, I'm going to leave it there. I don't know if I'm going to upload this on my main channel, or if it's just going to be a Patreon and YouTube member exclusive thing. We'll have to see. I suppose it'll all come down to how far along I am on my next video. But there we go. There's the Switch 2. It's a thing. We knew it was a thing. It's been leaked like crazy, and now... here we go. Look, much love, guys. And if you like this sort of stuff, hit subscribe. I'm not going to do much more of it, but I do other videos as well. Check those out. They're a lot better than this. Much love, guys. Catch you later. Bye-bye.